Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today we are going to learn about attraction marketing. My name is Jessica Bissinger. I'm your gold consultant in case we have not met yet. Let's go ahead and get started on week one attraction marketing. This is Facebook part one. There's a lot to do in Facebook, so we need to break it up in two sessions. All right, I have a list here on what exactly we're going to be learning today. Um, Number one, make a post to your personal Facebook page, lifestyle, inspirational, gratitude, personal win, behind the scenes, and always add a just booked post after booking a client. Number two, add 10 new groups. Travel, if you're working on travel, no rules, travel groups, yard sale, local groups, mom or dad groups, etc. If you're working on team building, work from home, opportunities, side gigs, side hustles, etc. Post a flyer. Oh, number three, post a flyer or travel ad in 5 different groups in the AM and PM. Number four, engage with 5 posts from the groups that you are in at least 2 to 3 times a day. Number five, add 5 to 10 new friends on Facebook. These can be several mutual friends, people who look like they travel, etc. And number six, engage with 5 friends post. Write a comment about 10 words that's meaningful, not travel related. Okay. So let's get into this. We're going to go into Facebook and I'm I'm going to show you exactly how to do this, okay? All right. So I've already done mine. I scheduled mine early this morning, so it has already posted. A lot of the things I may have already done today, so I'm not actually going to post it, but I'll show you exactly what to do. Okay. So I'm not sure what this is. Okay. So here's my post from this morning. I scheduled it last night, late last night, before I went to bed. Um, and as you can see, it posted 7 hours ago. It is afternoon right now, so I think I had it set for like 6:30 this morning. Okay. And it's just something very simple. Okay. It does not have to be something long, drawn out, anything like that. Okay. Um, Sometimes the biggest win isn't a promotion, a new milestone, or even a trip. It's simply realizing how far you've come. I'm grateful for the journey, the lessons, and the people who remind me to keep moving forward. Here's to growth, one step at a time. What's one thing you're proud of today? Okay. And then I have this. It's a flyer. It says, Today I choose gratitude and growth. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how I come up with my content. I use ChatGPT. Okay, so we're going to scroll up. Hopefully, it's still here from last night. Should be. Here it is. So here I told it make a flyer. Oh, here, let's start at the beginning of where I started working on my post last night. And you can see what all I kind of did. Here it is. I need a lifestyle, gratitude, inspiration, personal win, or behind the scenes post for tomorrow, Monday, to post on my personal Facebook page, along with a ready to use flyer to post with it and a travel related post for my Facebook business page. Okay, that part we don't need to worry about. We'll get into business Facebook page on the next on next week. Okay. So, and then I was telling it, along with a flyer ready to use to post with that one as well. See, you just tell it exactly what you want it to do. And I want them both to be something fresh and not repetitive. Okay. So this is the post that they came up with. Here's my personal Facebook post one, same exact one I used. I just copied and pasted. Okay. And then here it came up with the flyer idea right here. This was great, except for your name. I could not get this your name off of here. And I was like, okay, we're not going to do that. So then I went ahead and had it. Oh man, there's a fly in here. Uh, I had it, this I didn't like. So I told it, make me a flyer with less words and more gratitude and inspiration because I felt that the post was about more gratitude and information. Okay. And then it came up with this. I was like, this is perfect. I love it. So I just downloaded it and went on. Okay. So that's how I came up with the content for this. All right. And that's basically all you do for that part. Now, if you go ahead, now you guys are just starting out, so this isn't like you know, you got to like build up to this. Make it sound like you. This sounds like me, okay? Everybody's going to sound differently, okay? And you can even tell like Chat GPT, make this sound more like me, and it will make it sound more like you. Okay. I love Chat GPT. The only problem is I am on the free one. I do not pay for it. My husband does, but that's on him. Okay. Um, I don't. And then unfortunately, it said today, you've hit the free plan limit for image generations request, probably because I was doing all of that last night. You can create more images when the limit resets in 6 hours, 31 minutes. And then it told me that like it was like 6 p.m. or something my time when I can make more. I was like, okay, oh yeah, right here, 6:17 p.m. Or you can upgrade. And I was like, oh no, thank you. So we're sticking with the free version. All right. Free is better until, once you start bringing in more income and things like that, then you can always upgrade. Okay. But most of you guys are just starting out on this. Okay. So let's go back to our list here. So you're going to make a post to your personal Facebook page, lifestyle, inspiration, gratitude, personal win behind the scenes, and always add a just booked. Now let me find a just booked. It's going to be a minute because I have not booked anything here like recent, like the last week or two. Uh, but that's okay because I have a lot of travel requests I need to work on. Yeah, and like when you go to trainings, post it. That's what I did, you know. Look at my personal Facebook page. Make sure if you're not friends with me, add me as a friend. That way you can see exactly what I'm posting. Obviously, you're getting to see a little preview of what I post right now. I have found that posting with pictures or videos definitely see, here's my kids when they were in high school. So, um, it shows I'm like a real person. I have a family, things like that. Uh, it's when I was in Michigan. Should be right before this. There should be some. I want to show you guys what a just booked post looks like. There's the boot camp, and that's the founder. So I always make sure and try to do anything like that. It shows we're a legitimate company and real. Here's a cat and one of our cats on top of my car. Let's see here. Aha, here we go. This is a just booked. Now I need to get a better thing and kind of like get a template maybe out of Canva and do like a just booked template with like pictures and things to just to make it pop more. And anyway, let's see, here it is. Last night I booked the cutest little cabin for a honeymoon this October. So grateful for all my amazing clients. Your support truly means the world to me. You are what makes my business successful, and I don't take that for granted. Whether you're planning a big vacation, a cruise, a quick getaway, or even just a one-night stay, I've got you covered. Wishing everyone an amazing Tuesday. The weekend is almost here. And then a picture of the cabin. Okay. Um, so you see, I got like a 10 people that liked it. No comments, but that's okay. People are watching. People are always watching. Okay. So sometimes it may feel like you're talking to yourself, but you're not. They're always watching. Okay. So now let's move on and let's see here. We need to get back to our list. Okay, so add 10 new groups. Travel, I already went through this about what kind for travel and what kind of groups for the team building, okay? So in here, you're going to go up here to groups or over here. There's either way works just fine. There's no one way better than the other. And then I type in here, as you can see, mine, a lot of it comes up for team building stuff because all of you would not be here if I did not team build. So, but let's go to moms groups. Those or dads, like there's some even that are mom and dad or parents or anything like that. Um Now if you're not a mom or a dad, you probably don't want to like get into those, but mom. Okay, so as you see, there's lots of different ones here. You can join this. I didn't join groups today yet, so I'm okay to join. So you can go in here and you can post like different, like You could interact. First, you want to make sure you're interacting with the group, okay? But um, you can like come in here and post, like, say, maybe you'll have to read the rules of the group, okay? But you can post like travel ads or even just like talking about your business. That's how you can interact with it, okay? And we're going to get ready to get into that as well. But you can go in here, post travel ads. You can post things about travel. Now, in the travel groups, the ones that you specifically look up for travel, some of those you want to just interact with them. Like if someone asks a question, because they're not going to allow you to just go in there and post like, hey, I'm a travel agent, blah, 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 right? So you're going to want to just like interact. Like if someone asks a question, go ahead and answer the question. If you don't know the answer to the question, the great thing is we have internet. You can just look it up. Um, Even Chat GPT, throw the what they put in there and then tell it to write you an answer for this question. So that's one way you can do things, okay? You can also join groups like I need a travel agent. So let's go here. Okay, so let's go to groups. We're going to click on this because there's so many, it wants me to join them. As you can see, there's a zillion I'm not even in. Okay. Um, and then I'm going to click on my groups. That way it only populates the groups that I'm in. Okay. And then like, okay, I need a travel agent. This one has 58,000 people in this group. Okay, and we are going to go to my content. Let's see here. Well, it won't show what I've posted on just commenting. So that's not going to work. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to engage with these people. We're going to go to uh, this one. Okay. That's the wrong one. Sorry, guys. I should have one here. Here we go. Um, so, ah, we're getting there. I just gotta find it. It's been a while since I posted one of these, so bear with me here. Okay, I don't know. I need to clean this up, but okay, this one will kind of update. This is one if someone says to send them a message, but we can kind of actually let's just come up with a whole new script here. So this one Wanting ideas for a solo trip. I want some relaxation with entertainment options. I was thinking a solo cruise, NCL preferred, but I'm open to try other cruise lines. I've heard Virgin is good for solo cruises. Sailing out of United States about 7 days. I was thinking maybe Mexican Riviera, uh, Bermuda, Southern Caribbean, or Key West, not limited to just those. I've been to Alaska, New England, Canada, Eastern and Western Caribbean, and Virgin Islands, the DR, Puerto Rico, Aruba, and Curacao. I'm open to relaxing land vacation as well. If you have anything in mind, my budget is probably around $2,000, 25 not counting flights. I'm looking for probably around late October to February. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, so this person is definitely a traveler. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to comment, we're going to say, hey, Rich, because that's his name. So, hey, Rich. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's edit this. I forgot that on my laptop, if I hit enter, it posts it. So let's not do that. Hey, Rich, I see you are quite the traveler. I would love to go over all the I would love to go over, let's see here. I'd love to go over, actually, I would love to narrow down all your options and help you find the perfect getaway. Please feel, no, we're doing a call to action now. Please send me a message to set up a time to discuss, not the best speller, guys. Um, discuss in more detail. Okay, perfect. Hey, Rich, I see you're quite the traveler. I would love to narrow down all your options and help you find the perfect getaway. Please send me a message to set up a time to discuss more in more detail. That's perfect. That's straight to the point. That shows you mean business. Now let's get to it. And then we're going to go ahead and add on, um, have a virtual business card. I just got to find it here. Aha. Okay. And if you do not have a virtual business card, you guys, Canva. Canva is where you want to go to make that. And I may just do a whole nother series on getting things ready in Canva. And then I'm going to post. Boom, right there. And see my virtual business card. It's bright. It's there. It it shows it's very clear. You know, I like it to be bright and loud and noticeable, okay? Because you want something that's going to stand out um from other other travel agents. Okay. So, all right. That's how you engage in groups. Okay. Now, let's get back to our list. Let's see, make sure we haven't missed anything yet. Okay. So you're going to add 10 new groups. We went over how to engage in groups. So that's right here. So you're going to do that and engage with 5 posts from the groups you're already in at least 2 to 3 times a day. So do like 5 of those. Okay. And then, and not the same group. You want to do different groups. Okay. And then, let's see here. Then you're going to add 5 to 10 new friends on your Facebook. So, your Facebook, I don't know if it'll pop up. And I already added friends today, so I can't do that. Okay. So, but Facebook has, when you're scrolling on your phone, Facebook, it pops up like suggested friends, right? You're going to go through those. Of course, I don't see them now because I'm looking for them. So, um, you're going to find the suggested friends, and then you're going to add around 5 to 10 new friends each day, okay? Um, because if you're like in like say especially under 2,000 friends, okay, you're going to want to add friends each day. Let's see how many I have here. So I've got one, let's see. I don't know. Friends, where are they? I thought they used to have a thing where you could look for your friends or look at your friends. Ah, here it is. They're always updating things. Okay, so if you go in here, you will be able to see your friends. Find friends. You can hit that and people will pop up that you can, these are people that sent me friend requests, okay? People that I may know, okay? So this is where you're going to look in here and see if you know anyone. And if you do, friend them. If you don't, that's okay. Like, let's look through here. Like, see this one, this girl, she probably lives where I live. We have 41 mutual friends. Same with this one. Um, I live in a county with about 50,000 people, so we only have like 3 high schools and one is a really small one. Um, so 2 main high schools, either you go to north, you go to south. Okay. So, everybody kind of knows everybody. So I don't, you know, you may have mutual friends with people. See this one, this person's 72 mutual friends. I've probably met that person sometime or another. Okay. Um, add your friends. And then let's see here. And engage with 5. Lastly, engage with 5 friends. Post. Write a comment about 10 words that's meaningful, not travel related. So this morning I did one and it was this guy, he was on at Mahogany Bay. I have no clue even where that is, to be honest. But that's okay. I came up with something. So I asked ChatGPT to help me. Let me find it. Here it is. Write a meaningful engagement for Facebook about a family at Mahogany Bay. They came up with this whole thing, and I was like, whoa, that is way too much. Okay, I'm not gonna comment all that. So, um, I was like, shorter, maybe 10 words. And then it came up with these, which were great. Don't get me wrong. But I was like, don't include the words Mahogany Bay. Like, I don't want to just say Mahogany Bay. I was just trying to explain that it was a picture at Mahogany Bay. So then they came up with these. And I was like, okay, those are nice, but make it sound more like me. So then this is what they came up with. And what did I put? Nothing is better than making memories together as a family. Meaningful, right? So that's what I commented. Do that with 5 different friends. And it doesn't even have to be about travel, okay? That one just happened to be about travel. And of course, if the people are traveling, I do try to comment on there because then they're going to start looking and noticing that I'm commenting on their things. And then they click on my profile and they see I'm a travel agent, and well, boom. Now, they're going to remember, hey, that girl, she was commenting on her things, and, she's a travel agent. So, this is what I'm going to leave you with for this week. Okay. We learned how to do every single thing on here. All right. We learned how to engage. We learned how to add 5 to 10 new friends. Um, I did not show you how to post a flyer or travel ad. Um, I don't really have an example to show you because I focus on my team and team building and things like that. And my husband is the one that does some of the travel for me. And he works a full-time job, so I do not want to overload myself with clients, if that makes sense. So I can show you exactly what I post, and you can just switch it from team building to travel, okay? So actually, let's see, where is this? The groups. I'll just show you something real quick. You can make a travel flyer, okay? And then just put some really nice words with it. Um, we need to be in groups. Let's go to work from home. Like I said, I already did these this morning. You can do these twice a day, okay? Um, my groups. And we're just going to click on one and we're going to just see my content, okay? Okay, this one was removed, but that's fine, whatever. So this, see how I posted in a group? This is what we're getting at. You post in a group, you put a little bit of words behind it, like, and then you post a flyer. Okay. And it can be like a travel related flyer. You can make them in Canva. You can even have Chat GPT make them for you. Okay. I have been having Chat GPT make them for you. And actually, I do have an example. I just remembered. I've been posting on my business page. So I'll show you what. And it's basically the same thing, what you would post here into a group. So this is actually the example I want to use instead. Okay, travel isn't just about where you go, it's about how it makes you feel. Rather, it's the joy of a first-time adventure, of the comfort of returning to a favorite destination. Each journey tells a story. Where will your story take you? And then here, This is just a flyer I had ChatGPT create for me. Okay, tell it exactly what you want it to create, and it'll create it for you. Okay, so we have now learned everything, and you're going to post these in 5 different groups. Okay, at first, you're not going to be able to do so many per day, okay? Because you got to add the groups and only add 10 groups per day. Add them all at the same time, first thing in the morning. So they're done out of the way, okay? And then you'll start getting in these groups. You can post these in 5 different groups, same exact post, okay? But only post it 5 times. And then do it again in the evening as well, or twice a day. You want to space them out, not like 2 hours apart or whatever. Like you want multiple hours. Usually I post it like around noonish, 11, 12-ish, and then I post it around like 5 or 6. Okay. All right. Well, that is it. I will go ahead and drop this video in the chat and well, you're not going to know this, but and then go ahead and um you want I'll drop this document in the chat. I'm sorry, guys. And then just reach out if you have any questions. All right. See you guys next week.